happening, everybody? My name's Seven and welcome to today's video. Just as a quick note, watch this clip. I get a nasty kill on somebody in just a second. I destroy the guy who tries to sneak up upon me, but I get him. I absolutely wreck him. Now in today's video, we're going to be breaking down all the locations of where you can find the Christmas trees. Now these have chests under them ranging between 1 and 3 chests per tree, so they're all awesome places to go and land. I cannot wait to show you all the locations, as you'll be able to land in all of these different places and get some amazing loot without a doubt. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the location of all of the Christmas trees, and if you didn't know, these Christmas trees can either give you 0 loot at all or up to 3 chests each, so you can get some wonderful, tasty, legendary loot if you are the most luckiest individual there. Now the first tree is actually at the spawn, so you can actually go and visit this if you wish. If you have the resources, you can also build up and jump onto it, but as just seen there, do not jump on the left hand side because you will fall. You jump on the right and you will make it up there easy. After showing you all these locations, not only are we going to be able to go and grab some tasty loot for ourselves, but I've got a really cool gameplay that me and my mates got, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'll cut it down and keep all of the best moments for you guys. By the way, the tree in the beginning is actually invincible, so you know, me and this guy, we were going at it. I gave up and started flossing. Let's go and have a look at the first tree in the map. The first tree that we're going to be showing you today is in Loot Lake. It's on the island next to the main island in the middle of the lake. Now, if you're somebody who lands here quite often, obviously you would have already found this. Now, I know a lot of people don't tend to go here because of the loot. Even though it is called Loot Lake, sometimes you don't get that great of loot. But with this Christmas tree, things are going to change because you can get up to 3 chests here. Now, in this clip, I only get 1, and you obviously need to do exactly what I'm doing. Jump before you get even anywhere near the lake. If you're a new player to the game, don't just dive straight down to these trees, because if you do that, you're gonna really struggle. Now, for example, in this clip, this guy gets down slightly just before me. Thankfully, I managed to grab the weapon once he opens it, and me and my friend Storm managed just to take him out. He's an easy kill. Poor guy had the worst start to the game. Rest in peace, young fella. Now this next loot location is over by Flush Factory. Now this one's a bit weird because this tree is actually placed on top of a pole. But out of all of the locations that I went to when trying to collect these clips for you guys, this was the best one by far. I managed to get 3 chests. There was so much loot I didn't know what to do. Now me and my friends, of course, shared this all out, and it looks absolutely wicked. I mean, sticking it on a pole was a bit crazy, but hey, I guess because there isn't really anywhere else around here, like there's all the concrete, etc., you know, who wants to be a part of that? But as you can see, we've got 3, look it up, oh, 3, man, and obviously the enemies are going up there as well, and this is me trying to get a thumbnail. We got the 3 chests, baby. Triple chest location. Now from these 3 chests, I end up getting 3 ARs, a bunch of healing stuff, and lots of ammunition. Now it was a great start to the game, so if you manage to pull this off, you're going to be laughing with lots of loot indeed. The next tree location is going to be by the restaurant in Greasy Grove. Now I've landed at this one and only ever had 2 chests, but like I say, you can get 3 if the luck is on your side. Now my best one without a doubt was that Flush Factory, but hey, you can still go here. If you don't get a chest or you only get a low amount of loot, then you can go straight into the restaurant and start destroying people. This is exactly what I try and do, especially in solos. It works really well in solos, and this time we managed to get 2 chests, we get some decent loot, and me and my mates are the ones that actually managed to grab it. So I was really chuffed with this outcome, and look at it, man, it looks so bloody beautiful. Oh, tree, goodbye tree. Yeah, I got into a habit of destroying them because of all the glitter and everything would fall down. But let's go and take a look at the next one. Now, our next location is the one and only Retail Row. Now, I've had mixed feelings about this one since this update came out. And the reason for that is being, sometimes when I've landed here, I've had amazing loot. Like, seriously, guys, really great loot. Other times, I've genuinely had nothing spawn here, and I know it's just RNG, it's just gonna happen, but for me, this is probably my worst Christmas tree. For you, it could be the best. Every time you land here, you could find triple chests, but for me, sometimes I land here and there's just nothing, or if I do land here, I don't get the right glide in, and it causes some trouble because I am then fighting against everybody for the same loot. So definitely jump to this location on a longer dive. If the plane comes straight over it, you're gonna need to be that lucky fellow to get this chest open real quick, and you need to then destroy everybody's lives. Now this time I only get 1 chest. I start with a semi-auto, that isn't too bad, and I also get a potion, so it was a pretty decent start to the game. Now, the next location is the first of the two farms. This is Aniki Acres, and this is my friend D4's favorite location. You might have heard of him. He's a really cool YouTuber. Definitely check him out. Now, in this location, you're going to find it in the middle of one of the patches of the field. Now, it's blatantly here. You can see it straight in front of us, and I can guarantee on his channel, you've probably seen him land here and go for the 2 or 3 chests that tend to spawn. I haven't really had one chest spawn here, but this is great because a lot of people go for the silos or the small little outhouse buildings, and especially in this clip you better see us go into the house after this. We use the loot that we get from this tree to destroy the lives of a couple of players. Now, it's very important that when you get this loot, if you can land with a friend, say for example in duos, obviously don't be too greedy, share it, because this beginning point is so crucial. Now in this case, obviously I'm just like, well, let's get rid of the evidence, let's destroy the tree, and Slendy had already got a gun out of the little outhouses, so it wasn't too much of a problem. But for example, if there was 2 or 3, don't get greedy, because in situations like this, there's like 3 people in this house, and thankfully we go over here, we throw grenades, we kill both of the players. Not only that though, I get a nice hip fire on both the guys. Watch this, just watch this final kill. Watch, hip fire. Oh my god, I thought I was bad with that weapon. Now, this next location is a little covert. It's out in the middle of nowhere, legitimately, but I've had a lot of fun landing at this location, and if you saw our previous upload, where we actually end up getting a nice tasty duo win and unlocking that new glider, the Snowflake Glider, then you will have already seen this tree, because we featured it in that video. This is our beginning point. We end up having a bit of a laugh with a player who spawned here. We got the weapon, even though he opened the chest. We trolled him, we end up hitting him, and, you know, we end up pickaxing him to death, and then his friend to death, and then somebody else as well, and it was pretty epic. Now, this is the one, of course, in Wailing Woods. I really do like this one because for those players who aren't too confident about landing in the middle of a city, this still exists. I don't believe there are any other covert, really well hidden ones like this one, and Slendy was loving this one because all he was doing was waiting for something like a shield. Now, in this case, I didn't want to chop it down, I wanted to blow it down. I was furious that he stole my shield. I mean, I claim it because I went for the chest, but really he was the one that gifted it to me. Love this location, but there was no Christmas tree no more. For our final location, we're going over to a place known as Fatal Fields. Now, Fatal Fields is the other farm. It's the opposite to, of course, Aniki Acres, which you can see at the top of the screen. Now, because I was showing you guys on the map where we were going to end up landing, I didn't get down as fast as everyone else. You can see all of the other individuals raining down in team around this area. It was a very, very busy location. Now, the glider that I'm using as well in this clip is actually what you get for getting a win. It's like a secret hidden glider item. So if you ever see anyone using this glider, you know they've already won while the Christmas update is out. But there are so many gliders to choose from. You know, people probably are most likely going to be using something like Disco Glider, for example, which is one of the new ones you can get through the Battle Pass. I did make a couple of videos on those, so if you want to go check out all the different items you can unlock, definitely go do that. I'll link it in the description below for you. Now, in this instance, I do get one of the chests, my teammates get the rest, so we end up getting this tree, and it is, of course, a very lovely tree indeed. We didn't get 3 chests, unfortunately, but hey, I was still really happy with the outcome, and we got plenty of loot to be able to keep us surviving. I was end up as well, off one of our streams, I was trolling my teammates here too, and obviously trolling the enemies by using the smokes. We were on stream just before recording this, and yeah, it was quite comical because Storm kept on using the smokes and kept getting me in trouble, like trapping me in houses by smoking me out. But yeah, these guys are really, really cool to play with. So if you ever tune in on the streams, you will most likely see some of those fellows in that stream with me. Not only that, I really do definitely want to keep on doing more, and I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel and all of the wonderful sponsors at this moment in time. You guys honestly fund the channel and just keep it growing and growing and growing. And if it wasn't for you guys, I honestly would not know what I'm doing. This is my life, this is my job, and this is what I'm really, really passionate about, and I want to engage with you more. And for that same reason, I would love it if you guys, if you have Discord, could go in the description below and join the Discord server. You'll be able to make new friends who are a part of the 7 squad. You'll be able to engage with me and my friends and all the guys that I record with. It would be so cool. We're nearly up to 1,000 members. Not only that, we're also nearly at 100,000 subscribers. Like, how insane is that? You know, this channel and this community has collected the equivalent of 100,000 people nearly. We are so very close to it. But thank you for tuning in. I hope that these 3 locations have inspired you to go land and go get some tasty loot. I will speak to you in the comments below. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.